Hi, I'm Leah.
And I'm Deveter, and you're listening to
Let's Chat.
Hey, Leah.
Hey, Mommy.
How's it going?
It's going.
It's going pretty good?
Yep.
All right. So on today's episode, we're going to be talking about a 2-letter word.
Facts.
What is that word, Leah?
No.
No. So this episode, we're talking about the power of no. Now, do you say no often?
Yes.
No, you don't.
And no. Like, kind of.
No.
Occasionally. It comes by, does a little wave, but then goes away.
Oh, boy. So I had a problem with saying no. I was a yes person. So people would ask me, Deveter, can you do blah, blah, blah? And I always say yes. Knowing that I either had something else I was trying to do, I tried to fit it in to make sure that I could do it because I didn't want to hurt people's feelings, because I didn't want to put people at a disadvantage. I always wanted to be the helpful person, this, that, and other things. So I always had a hard time saying no. And if I said no, I always said no, but I could do blah, 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 or whatever like that. And I have learned over the past, I guess, maybe year or so, that there is power in saying no.
Facts.
You don't have to say yes to everything. Everything that people ask of you, everything, that people ask of you, you don't have to say yes to it, right? How do you think you could change up to saying no more often? Or when have you said no and then felt bad about it?
I mean, well, before we get into that, it's just that no is looked at in a negative light. Like when I think of no, I think of red.
Okay.
And when I think of yes, I think of green because
Okay.
like this like green is go, red is stop, like negative things. So it's like when I say no, I either add like something nice after the like no, like sorry, no, or like I just can't do that. Like I try to avoid saying no as much as I can. Like I use synonyms or like different phases.
You use other words to say no. Why?
Because I don't like to get told no. So it's like maybe other people feel the same way. So like, cause in a lot of things I do, I look at it as if I'm the other person, and like how I would feel about it. So it's like, let me not say direct no.
But okay. So what are your other ways of saying no?
Maybe not.
Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. What else?
Sorry, no. Nah.
Nah.
I can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, just like things like that.
Okay.
Depends on the situation.
So, yeah, I have started saying just no, period. No is a complete sentence.
It is.
You don't have to say no, but. You don't have to say I'm sorry, no. No is just a complete sentence. So it's, Deveter, can you do blah, blah, blah? No, especially if it's not something I want to do, one, not something I can do, and not something I feel comfortable doing. You know, a lot of times in life, we try to appease people. Deveter, can you babysit? If you don't feel the yes in your soul, say no.
Yeah.
Because what's the reason why you're doing it, right? Are you doing it because you're going to get something out of it? Are you doing it because you feel like you owe the person something? Or are you doing it genuinely, you want to do it? You want to be supportive. You want to be helpful. That's fine to say yes. But if there's a point where you're like, I really don't want to do this, say no. And it's okay. It's okay to say, no, I don't want to hang out today. Even though you enjoy the person's company, you like being around them, you have fun with them, but you have other things that you need to do. You need to be able to prioritize what is important. If I told you that you need to clean your room today and then somebody calls you and is like, Leah, can you come out? And you say yes, then what does that mean for what I told you to do?
When you come back?
No. You have to prioritize. That's a part of life. So saying no doesn't have to be a negative. It could definitely be a like, you know what? No, not right now, but maybe in 2 hours after I clean up my room, because my mom told me to clean up my room.
Facts.
You don't have to drop everything that you're doing immediately to say yes to somebody else. So when have you been told no and you didn't like it?
When you said that I couldn't get a katana,
No, you cannot.
um,
Jesus.
and a bow and arrow.
You can't have that either.
Everything. Like,
No, you can't have any weapons.
it's crazy.
Leah. No weapons.
It's crazy.
It made you feel bad?
It made you
Too
feel-
bad. You're not getting any weapons. No is a powerful word, and I want you to learn that as you're growing up. If you're with a boy, yes, it always turns to a boy. If you're with a boy and he's like, Leah, let's do such and such, you could say
No.
and you better say no too.
Okay.
You'd be like, nah, son, can't do that.
Nah, son, is...
If I can't say nah, son.
Continue.
Oh, sorry. If you're hanging out with your friends and they trying to pass some drugs around, what you gonna say? This is a serious
No.
topic. What are you gonna say?
No.
Why are you gonna say no?
Because drugs are bad.
You are so smart. You have learned the lessons that your mother has taught you since you were yay tall. That's right. No to drugs. Drugs are
Bad.
bad. Stop laughing. Drugs are bad. What other instances do you think you should say no?
Who knows?
I mean, come on, think
Like,
about it.
let's see.
What are some other situations where you feel like you should say no? Leah.
What?
You can't think of any other instances?
I guess when someone asks, like, to cheat on a test.
Cheat on a test. Very good.
Who asked to cheat, though?
Well, I'm sure some people have. If they asking you to give them the answers to a test.
A test, yes.
Yeah, you'd be like, you know what? I studied for this. No, and feel fine about that.
Yeah.
If somebody asks you to write a report for them, you'd be like, nah, son, can't do that. Sorry. No. Somebody asks you to steal. Come on, just put this in your pocket. You're going into the mall with your friends, and y'all in the Hot Topic or Forever 21 or H&M or wherever y'all shopping at, and they're in the jewelry aisle, and they're like, look, you don't have no sense this morning. Put it in your pocket. What you gonna say?
No.
Are you just saying no because...
No, I'll say no. I'll be like, what you doing, man? Put it back. Like,
what you doing, man? It's important to be able to say no.
yes.
No and no thank you. Somebody offering you to ride from the library and you're like, I don't know you, man.
Okay.
And they say, come on, get in the car with me. I see you walking. You're trucking down the path. It's not safe.
I'm good, Gangly.
Very good. You say what?
No.
No. This is good, Leah. I'm glad you know that no is a complete sentence and you can use it. And it is a powerful word to say. Just like yes. Yes is a powerful word, but we're not talking about yes. We're talking about no today. The power of no. Feel comfortable being able to say no. You know, people will try and make you feel bad after you've said no. They might try to pressure you. Come on, you could do it. What's the problem? It's not that big of a deal. It's only a pair of earrings. Just put them in your pocket. You know, you gotta be like, nah, son, because the ramifications of me stealing is going to impact my life. Even if it is a pair of earrings. I know somebody who what do you call that when you steal from the store? Shoplift. And they're still dealing with that even after growing up. You know, that stuff, theft, lying, all of those things can impact your life adversely in the long run. So you have to be mindful of, you know, what's right and what's wrong. And hopefully your dad and I are teaching you what's right and what's wrong. And I hope that everybody listening knows that, you know, sometimes things might feel good at the moment, but when you sit down and you think about the ramifications of what it might do to your life, you have to feel comfortable saying no. Okay? Facts. That's all I wanted to share today, is that there is power in saying
no.
Say it with me. Say it proud and strong.
No.
No. No. Say it like I said it. No.
Okay.
I'm serious.
I know you are.
Okay. Say no.
No.
You don't have to say yes. Don't say no to me, though. I'm just kidding. Sometimes you have to say, well, Mommy, actually, I have to do such and such, so I can't watch Blood and Water with you.
No, because, like, good show.
Really good show. I'm glad we watched it together.
I'll
That
put you
girl
on.
should have said no to a few things in that show, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? The power of saying no. That's all I got.
Thank you for sharing this with me.
You're welcome.
I'll start saying no.
Say no more often. You don't have to say yes to everything. Don't be a yes person. It's not good to be a yes person, agreeing to everything, because then, like, are you upholding to your morals if you're saying yes to everything? As you get older and you're on a job and you know that there are things that you should do and you shouldn't do. Your coworkers are doing something and you're like, yeah, no, that's not right, Or if you own a business and you're dealing with people, being able to say yes and no at the right times is really going to impact your life. It could do it either negatively or positively, and you always want to be on a positive. So,
Reminds me of a book.
What book?
Concrete Rose by Angie Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
The main character, he has a lot going on, and like his friends are like, bro, just like, come on, we gotta start dealing drugs again, like to get money for your kid. And he was like, nah, bro, gotta get the clean money,
Mm-hmm.
Facts. And they're like, put it in a washing machine. He was like, I can't do that.
Oh my Lord.
It's a good book.
Mm-hmm.
Good reads.
Good reads.
Recommend.
See? Say it again. What's it called?
Concrete Rose by
Concrete
Angie
Rose.
Thomas.
Okay. Thank you for that book recommendation.
You're welcome.
At the end of every episode, I'm going to make you make a book recommendation.
Okay.
That's
Got
what
it.
we're going to do. So
Okay.
this is the end of this episode. Concrete Rose by
Angie Thomas.
Angie Thomas is Leah's book reco for this podcast.
Yes.
Thanks so much for hanging out with me, Leah.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
It was my pleasure as well. Thanks, everybody, for listening to another episode of Let's Chat. We hope that you'll come back and join us again. You can always follow us on Instagram
At Let's Chat _podcast.
and Twitter.
At Let's Chat _podcast.
Until next time,
Bye.
bye.